Cool. So I got most of my artillery set up. So how this looks like is my train will roll into my artillery loading station. That should load up with artillery, although it looks like I'm a little short of tungsten at the moment. And then it's going to make its way through the 7 different artillery stations with an interrupt where if it runs out of cargo, it goes back to the start. Cool. So I got most of the perimeter defense done. Now I want to get my nuclear finished being set up. I did set up this simple Coverx mining thing. This has been running for a little bit. So this will just recycle my uranium-35 over and over and over. I have more than enough nuclear fuel because I'm not really running that many plants so far. I did get a simple one set up, and now I want to set up a more permanent one. But I think I got the basic design set up. I do want to add this going left to right instead of up to down like this though. So let's start by copy and pasting, leaving out the request chest for now. I want this like right here, basically. Okay. I'm going to horizontally flip it and then do it back to back like this. So this was a relatively simple design. I had this right here is going to be my belts for the input and output. So I want the, what I'm going to do is request here. All right, so that will get nuclear fuel on the way. And this will be the output where I get rid of the spent fuel. So that'll start heating up. In the meantime, let's get some water pump going to it. This was my design. Basically, I have a 4x4 nuclear center. This is capable of being repeated, so I can be repeating that. The nuclear is going to come in here on this inner belt. It should come up here. This will be inserted with the long inserter here. When the nuclear fuel is spent, it comes on the output here. I have these heat pipes wrapped around the inserter arms, and that will repeat top to bottom. The heat pipes come over here. I left a tiny gap here because I wanted, I needed this for the water to fit in this location. So I decided just to have that piece going up. All the steam comes up here. Some of it starts its way through the nuclear turbines. Then there's more turbines here to finish off the piping at the end. So in total, this is 1224. So when you combine them, that is 2448, which I think is actually short because I screwed up, but I can basically repeat this. Okay, you know what? It turns out I actually miscounted, so I'm gonna fix this real quick. This needs to be longer. So the general pattern will still work though. So let's move this down here. I want to double this basically. So how many is this now? So we have 24. So I wanted 48 of these heat exchangers, so that'll give me 48 now if I have this on each side. And then I have 12 here, which means I need about 48, so 48 total, which means I need so how many is this? This would be 30, so I need 48, which means I need wait, hold on, 20. I think 48 will be good. Yeah. They'll be slightly under, but once they start stacking, I'll get a heat bonus. So I want 18 more, basically, so just gonna repeat this. Cool. Okay, so that is good. This will have 24 heat exchangers, 48 turbines, which is just what I want. So now let's go fix the other side. And we just have to copy and paste. Awesome. I think this should be good. We just gotta get it heated up now, which will take a minute. Okay, the turbines are starting to turn. We are getting powered up. Awesome. So we got power back. We are cooking. There we go. Should have plenty of power now because he's quite a bit. Cool. And then whenever I want to add more, I can just copy and paste each kind of arm here like this. It'll add more whenever I need it. Cool. Well, I got my outer perimeter set up, so I got my artillery train here, which will go through all 7 of my stations. It'll basically hang out momentarily. So once it stops shooting, it'll wait about 30 seconds, and that usually gives it time to clear out any biters that may be attacking. The last couple of stations I did a few seconds longer because the biters attack at weird angles, and so I needed a little delay just in case I didn't want to run into them. So I have my 7 different stations as a perimeter here. That means I can take down some of my inner defense, most likely here. That'll clear up a lot of space. And I can remove all of these roboports that are just kind of in the way and start working on my rail network. I am running a little low on oil, so what I want to do is get either coal liquefaction, or I also want to get this crude oil right here picked up because my other two ones are getting kind of low, they're pumping a little slow. I did add some beacons to it to speed it up a little bit, but it's just not really able to keep up with the amount of artillery I was going through. So I do want to increase that a little bit as well. Cool. And so now I have my nuclear set up. This is basically tileable north when I'm ready to expand. Well, I don't need these two. I did an extra two at first just to get the heat up because it was taking a while to warm up. But we should be good now. Cool. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to follow along with my series. I am now done with my first sort of base touch up here back at Nauvis, and I'm heading over to Gleba next. And I got my platform ready for me to go to Gleba.